Konnichiwa, everybody. Konnichiwa. Josuiji Shinri from HOLOSTARS English Guild TEMPUS. Konnichiwa. Hello, hello. It has been a long time since we've done a super chat reading. I woke up very late today, chat. I was hoping to get like a lot of work done today, but I overslept by a lot. For a moment I was confused why we were 1/5 Minecraft. Oh no. This is the Minecraft, we're gonna be reading super chats from the Minecraft thing, VOD? Minecraft stream. That's right. Get some good rest though. I got like an okay amount of rest, I think. I don't know, it was weird. I had this very strange dream that I don't remember today. It was something about like trying to dig a hole, but it was like vertical. No, not vertical, like sideways. Like digging a hole through a wall. It was weird. I don't really understand it though. I don't remember too much about that. Don't you hate that when you vaguely remember a dream but not really right? I felt like this is something I had to do, but beyond that I just didn't know. I was like, I have to do this, but I don't know why it didn't go through. But yeah, that's what happens when you Minecraft too much. Were you looking for sand? No, So last night, I put out the tweet. I ended up like 6,000 blocks away back where we started, because I put the bed there. I just decided to go and like make the trip all the way back. So I did manage to get back to the base, back home. I thankfully I didn't lose anything, but it was weird, chat. Played too much Minecraft, I guess. Perhaps, maybe it's that. Junji Ito is shaking, right? Sleeps without an alarm. I have 7 alarms at like 15-minute intervals, and I slept through all of them. Every single one of them. But yeah. So chat, this week, the schedule is out there. We're trying, I think almost every single game this week is new. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know which one we'll pick, and I'm gonna do my best not to end up with like a huge backlog of games I need to finish. So we're gonna try some Subnautica, some Dredge, and some Return of the Obra Dinn, which I have no idea about, but there's a lot of like ocean, boat, deep sea kind of themes going along with it, so I'm kind of excited. Subnautica will be interesting. 5 a.m. gang. No, go back to sleep. It's a Monday. Wait, it's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Happy Labor Day, everyone, by the way. Yeah, happy Labor Day. Those 3 will not be finished for sure. I'm worried. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I ended up playing like, I still haven't technically finished Night in the Woods yet, and then you do. We'll slowly grind through them all. What happens in the streaming less is a good question. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I have no. How about this? This week we'll treat this week as like a sampler. All right. So what we can do is we'll go through all the 3 games that we have, and there's a little sample of appetizers, and then we'll pick one that we really enjoy, which is kind of what I have scheduled. I don't know what I'm going to do for Saturday. I do know I want to replay one of those 3 games, but I don't know which one because I have not played them yet. So we'll go through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, give each of those a shot, about like 3 to 4 hours or so. And then afterwards, on Saturday, we'll pick one and commit to that one, and then play a slightly longer stream of that one. Do a poll? We can do a poll, yeah. Afterwards, we can see. Can't say more without spoilers. Obra Dinn's length really depends on how long it takes to solve the puzzles, so it can't be long or short. I think I'm pretty good with puzzles. I think the more complicated a puzzle is, I think the faster I can solve it. But if it's like really simple, then I overthink it and then I just spend hours on it. But we'll see. That's why we're trying a little bit of every single one of those today, or this week. And then we also have In Sound Mind, which I think will take up the indie stream slot. It has 4 chapters, like Visage, but each chapter is about 2 to 3 hours long, which is why I think it'll be easy for us to fit those into the afternoon slots from 2 p.m. to about 4 p.m. or so, and then finish up In Sound Mind along with the rest of the others. So ready for Oprah and Subnautica 2 and Fear games? Love to hear that. In Sound Mind will take a few gameplay. I'm not too worried. I know it's like 10 hours long, but it's split up into 4 different chapters. Or like levels, I think. So I think we can go ahead and like pick one level and then just play the whole thing through. But we'll see. You said you're gonna play that most of the games you're going to are playing are indies too. I can't help it. I just love indie games. Oh my god. I love indie games so much. I love the story. I love the characters, the world they build. It's so much more fun than like AAA titles, to be honest. Like AAA titles are good, but like they're like, you know, big blockbuster movie kind of stuff, right? You don't get the really cool like nuanced stuff, and you know that the indie ones have. I love the lore, yeah. But yeah, except for Dredge, I can't. We gotta get through all of them. Oh my gosh, chat. There just is not enough time. There just isn't enough time. I only play indie games lately, yeah. I think the only like AAA title game I play now, I don't know, does Valorant count as like a AAA title? I don't think it's a AAA title. I think it's just like, what does that fall under? I don't know how Games Riot makes falls under. I think it's like a big enough game that it's a AAA title, but it's not like a release, you know? It's like kind of free to play. Maybe there isn't like a proper definition for that. Just spread it out along the weeks. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Because every single day, like new games are coming. I wake up. The very first thing I do is I wake up and I check the Discord. Did I miss any messages or any pings, right? And usually it's like, hey, Shinri, by the way, like remember the deadline for these and this recording and that recording is due. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then afterwards, I'll go check Twitter. And then after I check Twitter, I go to itch.io. And then I just browse for like the newest, most trending horror games by indie devs. And then I grab like 6 of them, or like 5 to 6 of them, and then just like bookmark them. So that when I am more conscious, I can go grab them and throw them over to my chat. There's a whole bunch of indie games like in the works right now, and right now Mana Chen's backlog is building up because it's Golden Week and she hasn't cleared those yet. So like every single day I'm just throwing more and more out there. A few of those we won't be able to play. As a reminder, things like SCP games most likely will not be playable on stream because like copyright for SCP is very strange. Like the original character, the writing, the general community type of open source like thing, and it's very difficult for a policy to be worked out for that specifically. So games about SCP may not go through, which is a little bit of a shame because a lot of games coming out nowadays do have like references or inspirations from SCP stuff. Also, I'm seeing like 7 different Backrooms games, and I don't know if I want to play them all because they're all kind of similar, and like they're fun, but like once you've seen the Backrooms once, it's kind of like you've seen the Backrooms all the time. Like you've seen them all, right? It's just really difficult to like find ones that are unique enough that like it's a different experience, you know. Do you have plans to go back and play Cemetery Mary? We may have to do that like a separate day, because I hear it's like 2-3 hours long, which is going to be like 4 hours for me reading out loud all the dialogue. Almost like the Siren Head type, yeah. Wow, there's so there's just so many. There's just way too many. Okay, but No, we cannot be distracted. We cannot be distracted. We have to go do some super chat readings. All right, so we're gonna work our way backwards, over to, all the way over to the unarchived karaoke that happened like 2 weeks ago. Church respects, thank you for the super chat. Unknown Worlds almost filed for bankruptcy while struggling to finish Subnautica. What saved them was Let's Plays and streamers, and that's why items in the game to thank YouTubers. Oh, it's really cute. Oh my god, that's really cute. Thank you for the super chat. I didn't know that. That's really sweet. Oh my gosh. I hope I have fun with it. I'm a little wary. I don't want to put too much like too high expectations, because I hear a lot of people saying good things about it. But I hope I enjoy it. I hope I enjoy it. Do you like Silent Hill games? I do love the Silent Hill games. I love the monster designs. It's really hot. I don't think we'll ever get perms for Silent Hill, unfortunately. Shame you can't get SCP perms, because if they had made a game based on the never-ending IKEA, it would be a pretty cool stream. I think they did. I've seen like a TikTok guy like posting his game dev like screenshots of the never-ending IKEA. At the end of the day, your feelings are your own. Think of it as a fun water game. Really hot? Yeah, they are hot, aren't they? Like, come on. Come on. Like, they're pretty hot. Like, it's really cool. Okay. Like, one of the monsters are two pairs of legs stuck to each other. Right? Like, come on, chat. What's better than one pair of legs? Two pair of legs stuck to each other at the hip. And like, yes, there's the obvious ones like Pyramid Head and like the nurses. Like, yes, those are obviously hot, right? But then you have like the other ones, like the mirror one that like slowly makes the room like flooded with darkness and blood. Like, that is cool. An entity that is a room that turns it bloody and then slowly drags you into the mirror. Like, come on. I think that's really cool. I will not be egging you on to flirt with the legs. You don't have to egg me on. The mirror one is really cool, though. The mirror one is really cool. I love games that employ things like mirrors, where you can't really see the monster. You can only see how they interact with other things around it. I think that's really cool. But yeah. Anyways. Super chat readings. Okay, so these are super chats from Minecraft yesterday. Let's go. The water monster from Amnesia. I've never actually seen a model for it. I don't know if a model for the monster actually exists or not. Do you like movies based on horror games? They're hit or miss for me, honestly. Mostly because they play out like action movies and not like the horror. And part of the games, the appeal of horror games is that I get to do the things that I want to do in the way that I want to. But like, you can't do that with the movie. All right. Let's start from All right, we're gonna start from the very beginning. We're gonna include membership gifts as well. Where's the thing? There we go. Okay, so Umemi, thank you for the gifted memberships. Rizzy, thank you for the gifted memberships. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the gifted memberships. Zigzag, thank you for the super chat. Regali, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Satanel, thank you for the super chat. GM Lemmy, thank you for the super chat. Oh, Gui, thank you for the super chat. Fun fact, the mannequins from Silent Hill 2 are a representation of James' inner lust and the frustrations from not getting any because of his wife's condition. They have products for that, James. Thank you for the super chat, Gui. Thank you. But they have products. We have the technology, James. We have the technology. We have Amazon and discreet shipping, and you have a choice between like, Actually, no, I wouldn't say a choice. I would just go with the water-based. It can be water-based, you know? Like, come on, James. Come on. Although, like, I can understand, but still, come on, you know? It's not the same. They have, well, depending on how much you want to pay, they have like life-sized products. They have life-sized product. Oh, I gotta do the tangent counter too, right? There we go. We'll put that up there. Tangent counter 1. Oh no. It begins, chat. It begins. They do have things that help with that. They do. But anyways. Thank you for the super chat. Wait. GLME, thank you for the super chat. Hip Ray, thank you for the super chat. Zigzag, thank you for the super chat. Regali, thank you for the super chat. Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Why you know Panda? Thank you for the super chat. Genuinely wholesome talking without the stigma. Water-based, discreet. It's discreet shipping. The packaging doesn't have anything on the side. It's just a cardboard box. Diggy Dog Day, thank you for the magenta super chat. Thank you. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Pesadilla, thank you for this. Pesadilla, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. This is the one about my car being halted due to suspicious activity. It was me. I was the sus one. I'm here to complete my rainbow from yesterday. Thank you for being you and all the lovely cozy streams. Thank you. so thank you for the membership. Welcome. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Church of Shinri's Pecs, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Oh, 3 super chats in a row about Subnautica, which I am really looking forward to because I want to. I don't know. The swimming in water is nice. It feels so good if it's done right. You get to like swim around and it's just the motion, the movement is so free. It's really nice. I don't know. I've had so much more fun diving into the caves in Minecraft by swimming through the water than I did like trying to find those by like just jumping through on the ground. It feels so different, you know? It feels so smooth being able to swim around. 90% of the time. Really hard part fish. The ocean is the biggest koi pond. It is. The deep water fear in Subnautica is real. Ooh. The only thing I don't really... I'm kind of like cautiously optimistic about is how they'll handle oxygen. Because I wonder if it's going to be one of those games where you have to really build up and like grow your, like level up your character or like your base or whatever it is to like get lots of oxygen. Until then you're like super restricted. I don't know how that'll go. Miku, thank you for the super chat. Days, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Black Mage 666, thank you for the super chat. Vince Bachelor, thank you for the super chat. Shadow, the Tempest Novitiate, welcome. Thank you for the super chat. Jammin, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Is that really a oh my gosh, tangent. They're like very short tangents. They're not really tangents. Hey, Shinri became a part of the 30s club. I can already feel the body aches and question your life part of it. Watching you boys help alleviate some of the stress from society and their standards. Thank you for bringing us joy. Stay being you. Thank you. Say hi to Belmont. Thank you for the super chat. Daisy Head, thank you for the super chat. Tatone, thank you so much for the super chat. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. And Arnulfo Mendes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Alright, so that one was yesterday's Minecraft. Oh, this one is going to be a bit longer. Minecraft from Saturday. Here we go. A baby tangent is still a tangent. No mercy. What? All right, here we go. Umemi, thank you for the gifted memberships. Yuka, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the gifted memberships. Wings of Hope, thank you for the gifted memberships. Vila Fortuna, thank you for the gifted memberships. My Cat Will Stray, thank you for the gifted memberships. Ziyaka, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Can we get a healing stretch? You know, it's been a while since I woke up and stretched, so we can just do one real quick. Oh, my back is like weirdly sore today. I think like getting too much sleep is probably as bad as getting not enough sleep. Oh, my back. Antigone, thank you for the super chat. Sinitsu, thank you for the super chat. Antigone, thank you for the super chat again. Son, thank you for the super chat. Inkswirl, thank you for the super chat. Nishooks, thank you for the orange super chat. Thank you, thank you. Tempest Enthusiast, thank you for the gifted membership. Reverie, thank you for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the gifted membership. Inkswirl, thank you for the super chat. Oh. MC, thank you for the super chat. Cherry Pink, thank you for the super chat. Here we go, chat. The wall of blue that starts the altar of the sky, thank you for the super chat. Alu, thank you for the super chat. Max Uwu, thank you for the super chat. Lennon, thank you for the super chat. Hadi, thank you for the super chat. Raylan, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Lemur4444, thank you for the super chat. Orion Valiant, thank you for the super chat. Leanne, thank you for the super chat. Chrissy, thank you for the super chat. Tersu, thank you for the super chat. Alexandra H, thank you for the super chat. The Gnome's Silliest Prophet, thank you for the super chat. Reverie, thank you for the super chat. Shrimpy Say, thank you for the super chat. Oh. Oh, my throat is dry. There we go. Ooh. Shrimpy Say, thank you for the super chat. Lynn, thank you for the super chat. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Blink, thank you for the super chat. Juniper, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Avi, Kokiri, thank you so much for the super chat. Secret Soup, thank you for the super chat. Wait, I need to translate this one. Translate? The name is in Yanka? Yanka, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Prim, thank you for the super chat. Jen Jellybean, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Fudan-kun, thank you for the super chat. Small Haru, thank you for the super chat. Hop3005, thank you for the super chat. Diana Hurtado, thank you for the super chat. Crayon Cat, thank you for the super chat. Casey Emperor Nunio, thank you for the super chat. Ayla Mode, thank you for the super chat. 1-800 Are You Slappin'? Thank you for the super chat. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Isabel, thank you for the super chat. Blinkrill, thank you for the super chat. Monstro, thank you for the super chat. Reese Umbra, thank you for the super chat. Inti, thank you for the super chat. Raylan, thank you for the super chat. Becky-san, thank you for the super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Ailsong the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. Zeno, thank you for the super chat. Yoko Blue, thank you for the super chat. Sushi, thank you for the super chat. Regali, thank you for the super chat. Paxage, thank you for the super chat. Sama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Gion, thank you for the super chat. Rina, thank you for the super chat. Shido DB, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Leona, thank you for the super chat. Misuk, thank you for the super chat. Angelito, thank you for the super chat. Vinny, thank you for the super chat. Miss Penguin version 2, thank you for the super chat. Jasper Fission, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Honey, thank you for the super chat. Loose Sprocket, thank you for the super chat. Cryon Cat, thank you for the super chat. Whitflow, thank you for the super chat. Alu, thank you for the super chat. Gummy Fla, thank you for the super chat. Fi-Fi, thank you for the super chat. Koi Clips, thank you for the super chat. And Feline Fortuna, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Those are all the blue ones. Or the dark blue? I think there's two types of blue. One's like tealish, maybe? This is oddly coming. Oh, Nunia? Oh, that's Nuna. Okay, thank you for letting me know. You don't stretch every day. I do stretch every day, but I woke up like 2 hours ago. Oh, two kinds of blue, yeah. Alright. Yeah, those are just the blue ones. Tea Time, thank you for the super chat. Keon, thank you for the super chat. Lynn, thank you for the super chat. Cherry Pink, thank you for the super chat. Max Uwu, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Ailson the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. Chrissy, thank you for the super chat. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the super chat. Yanka, thank you for the super chat. Adi, thank you for the super chat. Lemur, thank you for the super chat. Kitone, thank you for the super chat. Reverie, thank you for the super chat. Sushi, thank you for the super chat. Fudan-kun, thank you for the super chat. Leon, thank you for the super chat. Lennon, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. Lina, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Secret Soup, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Alu, thank you for the super chat. Alexandra H, thank you for the super chat. Picky-san, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Orion Valiant, thank you for the super chat. Yoko Blue, thank you for the super chat. Avigo Kiri, thank you for the super chat. 55, thank you for the super chat. Monstro, thank you for the super chat. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Misuk, thank you for the super chat. Regali, thank you for the super chat. Isla Mode, thank you for the super chat. Layla, thank you for the super chat. Shrimpy's thank you for the super chat. Crayon Cat, thank you for the super chat. The Gnome Silliest Prophet, thank you for the super chat. Someone should do a Rickroll with the YouTube names and SC donos, see how long it takes for people to notice. Oh, they would have to do that like word for word in like chunks where people wouldn't notice. Hop, thank you for the super chat. MC, thank you for the super chat. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the super chat. Reese Umbra, thank you for the super chat. Blinkrill, thank you for the super chat. Bunny Mai, thank you for the super chat. Diana Hurtado, thank you for the super chat. Prim, thank you for the super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Juniper, thank you for the super chat. Raylan, thank you for the super chat. Leona, thank you. Leonia, thank you so much for the super chat. Isabel, thank you for the super chat. Chiyogo, thank you for the super chat. Small Haru, thank you for the super chat. Son, thank you for the super chat. Yurima, thank you for the super chat. Tersu, thank you for the super chat. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Whitflow, thank you for the super chat. Alcohol, thank you for the super chat. Yuzuki Kaneko, thank you for the super chat. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, thank you for the super chat. Lennon, thank you for the super chat. And Mrs. Chibi, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, and now we begin with the green ones. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the super chat. Halu, thank you for the super chat. Adi, thank you for the super chat. Soup or chat. I'll try to pronounce it. I'll try to pronounce it like super chat. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Teddy, thank you for the super chat. Fudan-kun, thank you for the super chat. Keon, thank you for the super chat. Ilemo, thank you for the super chat. Leanne, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Yanka, thank you for the super chat. Secret Soup, thank you for the super chat. Adi Kokiri, thank you for the super chat. Ailson the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. MC, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. Yoko Blue, thank you for the super chat. Monstro, thank you for the super chat. Prem, thank you for the super chat. Tempest, Shadow the Tempest Novitiate, thank you for the super chat. Mademoiselle, thank you for the super chat. Sushi, thank you for the super chat. Rina, thank you for the super chat. Shrimpize, thank you for the super chat. Reverie, thank you for the super chat. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Misuk, thank you for the super chat. Risambra, thank you for the super chat. Hop, 3005, thank you for the super chat. Alexandra H, thank you for the super chat. Yurima, thank you for the super chat. Pooh, thank you for the super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Just Alice, thank you for the super chat. Chansu, thank you for the super chat. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, thank you for the super chat. Regali, thank you for the super chat. Fi, thank you for the super chat. Lynn, thank you for the super chat. Servita Equis, thank you for the super chat. Orion Valiant, thank you for the super chat. Vinny, thank you for the super chat. Whitflow, thank you for the super chat. Panstacular, thank you for the super chat. Blink Grill, thank you for the super chat. Sama, thank you for the super chat. The Cat Will Stray, thank you for the super chat. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Carrot Crown, thank you for the super chat. Freeline Fortuna, thank you for the super chat. And Iva, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Oh, that was all the green super chats. There's not much to like tangent onto besides like talking about the games, which I haven't really played at the moment, so. Ooh, 30 hours though, chat. 30 hours? We can bring up the ghosts again. Ooh, I need another stretch. I was trying to get I want to see if I can like bug Mana-chan about this and see if it's possible to like maybe do a stream, perhaps so on like Twitch, maybe not on YouTube because my like staff-san won't allow it, but I wanted to see if we could do like a stream with like open voice comms. I think that'd be a lot of fun, and maybe doing it on Twitch is a bit easier to manage than on YouTube. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I think having voice comms in games would be more interesting. For which game? Tarkov. Well, it's mostly Tarkov and Valorant because it's, I don't know. I think there's a culture of having voice comms in those. If you don't plan on keeping the VOD, we'll have to see. I'll keep asking. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. Right? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yoga with Shinri, but you have to make the dragon noises the whole time. Just a suggestion. I've never actually done yoga, but I don't know. Where would you start with yoga? I don't know. Could you? Can you make private lobbies for those games? You can do that for Valorant. I don't think you can do that for Tarkov though, because it's the way that the matchmaking works. The beginning, just for the beginning. I've never done yoga, so I don't know. Tangent counter 3. Kind of difficult, not gonna lie. I have not tried. I'd be interested to try it though. Maybe I should. Like my joints are in the crunchy stage right now of age, so even beginner yoga is hard. Is there like a routine I can take or like follow along? I don't know what yoga does. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it in like movies and media, but I've never actually seen like the actual classes themselves. You follow some stuff on YouTube. Maybe. Yeah, I might try that. I think it would help a lot since you sit often for your job. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Beginner friendly ones on YouTube. Ooh. Yeah, I should check them out. Easy routines on Netflix. Ooh. I may try it. I'll see how it ends up. Maybe we'll do a watch along where we all do yoga together. Instead of watching a horror movie, the horror is our achy joints. I didn't know Netflix had it on. I didn't know Netflix had yoga routines. Yoga class with the coins. I'll look into it. I'll ask management if that's a thing that we can do. I don't know how we would do the microphone though. Like leave it on the desk. We'll see. All right, let us continue, chat. Honestly, need the stretching and the exercise. Yeah, I think we might all do, especially since we're sitting down for so long. As a fellow 30-something, I'm down for it. We'll see if that's doable. Hang on, let me just leave a message. Just let the message to Mana-chan. She's gonna come back from Golden Week, be like, what are these? Why? Shinri, why? Alright, let us continue with the super chats. Laya, thank you for the super chat. Tea Time, thank you for the super chat. Maria Aya, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the super chat. Ailson the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. Secret Soup, thank you for the super chat. Kion, thank you for the super chat. Alu, thank you for the super chat. Kiton, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Avi Kyokiri, thank you for the super chat. Monstro, thank you for the super chat. Rina, thank you for the super chat. Jess, thank you for the super chat. Ilamon, thank you for the super chat. Hop, thank you for the super chat. Abo, thank you for the super chat. Sushi, thank you for the super chat. Tersu, thank you for the super chat. Tanzer, thank you for the super chat. Nan, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Misuk, thank you for the super chat. Villain Fortuna, thank you for the super chat. Casey, Emperor Nuna, thank you for the super chat. Iva, thank you for the super chat. Nessa HD, thank you for the super chat. Fi, thank you for the super chat. Andra, thank you for the super chat. Reverie, thank you for the super chat. Juniper, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Miss Penguin version 2, thank you for the super chat. Blink Grill, thank you for the super chat. Some Peace, thank you for the super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Angelito, thank you for the super chat. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Yurima, thank you for the super chat. Gigi, thank you for the super chat. Yokopu, thank you for the super chat. Andy Romo, thank you for the super chat. Revel Angel Sakiel, thank you for the super chat. Blank, thank you for the super chat. The Cat Will Stray, thank you for the super chat. Shrimpize, thank you for the super chat. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the super chat. Oh, wait, we are now entering the orange super chats. Yoga inside a haunted house? That might be fun. I don't know if it'd be like we would have enough lighting for that. I don't need a ghost trying to mess with my poses, already unstable on my foot as it is. What if the ghost wants to join in and they were like, I've never done yoga before when I was alive. Can I try along with you? Like, I think it'd be cool. My body does not move like that anymore. Hope we're able to still get some blood pumping, some like wiggles at the very least. They'd be super flexible now that they don't have bones. There's like a very specific type of yoga specifically for like the undead. Like, all right, everyone, we're going to do like, I don't know, the thing where you like you flip on your back and then you like twist your neck and then like you get your elbows to do the funky dance thing. Back bend, right? You know the thing that the Grudge girl does when she's crawling down the stairs, but she does it backwards with her arms, like completely like the elbows bending the other way. Like it's their yoga. It's yoga for spirits, you know. The bridge, yeah, but they do it creepy like. I thought we were gonna go goat yoga. No, I said ghost yoga. Right? I think it'd be great. I think it'd be cool. Folded grudge pose. Definitely kept up with the yoga, yeah. Fine. It's 4 tangents. But they're very short. Alright. Orange super chats. Blank, thank you for the super chat. That Cat Will Stray, thank you for the super chat. Shrimpize, thank you for the super chat. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the super chat. Ailson the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. Shiaka, thank you for the super chat. Secret Soup, thank you for the super chat. Puck Type, thank you for the super chat. Monstro, thank you for the super chat. 2.5 raccoons, thank you for the super chat. Josuiji, thank you for the super chat. Abo, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Misuk, thank you for the super chat. Yanka, thank you for the super chat. Beverly, thank you for the super chat. Rina, thank you for the super chat. Alu, thank you for the super chat. Minty, thank you for the super chat. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the super chat. Sterling Silver Rose, thank you for the super chat. Adra, thank you for the super chat. Oh, and now we have like a mix of orange to magenta. Blank, thank you for the magenta super chat. Carrot Crown, thank you for the super chat. Wings of Hope, thank you for the super chat. Keon, thank you for the super chat. Mushy Pan, thank you for the super chat. Reese Amba, thank you for the super chat. The magenta message is, you're one of the most hardworking people we've ever met. Your streams you stream so much, and when you aren't able to, you'll make different content, ASMR point of views, Twitter spaces, almost daily voice tweets mean so much to us, even the Rickroll. Iva, thank you for the super chat. Miss Penguin, thank you for the super chat. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the magenta super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Just Alice, thank you for the magenta super chat. Dory, thank you for the magenta super chat. A love letter to Shinri and the Kois. Thank you for the magenta super chat, Tori. Gui, thank you for the magenta super chat. Elson the Brewer, thank you for the super chat. Terry, thank you for the magenta super chat. Avo, thank you for the magenta super chat. Monstro, thank you for the magenta super chat. Orion Valiant, thank you for the super chat, magenta super chat. My dear Kami Oshi, you are brilliant, cozy light to every single companion. We treasure each pop, each wheeze, and each bit of lore uncovered. You inspire me to do better and chase my dreams as a fellow 30+. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Thank you for the magenta super chat. Brim, thank you for the magenta super chat. Misuk, thank you so much for the magenta super chat. Speaks, thank you for the magenta super chat. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. Servita, Equus, thank you for the magenta super chat. Dina, thank you for the magenta super chat. Chiquita, thank you for the magenta super chat. Charsu, thank you for the magenta super chat. Tricky, thank you for the magenta super chat. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the magenta super chat. You make our days brighter. Aw. Thank you. Blank, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Donmai Shinri, thanks for our hard work, and we just love you. Receive our love. Thank you for the Akasupa. Altar of the Sky, thank you for the Akasupa. So Shinri, this is a thank you from us to you for being comfiest, tired yet relatable, lore-loving den ever. We will continue to support you, and we can't wait to see what your future with us will look like. Enjoy the rainbow love, Shinri. Koyasumi. Ha. Thank you. Tori M, thank you for the Akasupa. Koi's really appreciate all that you do for us. Remember that we will always be here to support you. I hope you can feel the love for us tonight. May you always find joy with the TEMPUS boys and the collective, even when we are meeting crime in the pond. Thank you for the Akasupa. Gui, thank you for the Akasupa. You are amazing. Loved very much. Thank you. Cedar Cooks, thank you for the Akasupa. You're a good dude, Shinri. Keep up the good work. Thank you. The koi puns, right? Oh my goodness. Abo, thank you for the Akasupa chat. Oh, thank you. Windu? This one is just WNNU. Windu, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Thank you. Chugi, thank you for the super, the Akasupa. So Shinri, this is a thank you from us. This is the message, the default message. We'll continue to support you and can't wait to see what your future with us will look like. Enjoy the rainbow love, Shinri Koyasumi. Truki, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Speaks, thank you for the Akasupa. You are my favorite monster pecker. Oshi. Shinri. You deserve good things. Like a new chairman. Love you, Pops. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa speaks. Thank you. Chiquita, thank you for the super chat. Akasupa, I hope only good things will ever happen to you, Shinri. Thank you, thank you. I hope good things happen to everyone as well. Only good things. All the best things. Only the good and better and then the best things. Misuk, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Lina, thank you for the Akasupa. The Cat Will Stray, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you for everything. Your comfortable streams do a lot to make everything else seem more manageable, not just in games. I'm very glad I dropped that taco on my keyboard the day you debuted. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, thank you. Feline Fortuna, thank you for the Akasupa. You are amazing and comforting. I love you lots. Thank you, thank you. Monster Hugger. There we go. That's a good one. I am a monster hugger, chat. Rip Taco, yeah. Rest in peace, Taco. Wow. Dinapedia, thank you so much for the Akasupa. My first Aka for you. Keep bringing the good vibes, Koidan. Thank you, thank you. Miki, thank you for the 5 YouTube memberships. Hazardous Mix, thank you for the Akasupa. And Charsu, thank you for the Akasupa. Thanks to you for all the good times. Here's to all the ones to come. Thank you, thank you. Release the F word? I mean, I will. Okay, so I know I don't usually swear. That's because when I swear, I want them to be like punchy. I want them to be a meaning, you know? I don't know if I've ever heard Shinri say the F word. I've said fiddlesticks and frick a couple of times. But like, I want them to be like, when I say it, I want it to mean something, you know? It's like, oh, fiddlesticks, this really ruffles my feathers. You said the F word 3 times since debut. I've counted across all my streams only 3 times. During the 5 hours Atsu. I'm pretty sure I've said it like a couple of times. Like once or twice. Golly gee willikers, this really grinds my gears, right? Way more? I can't think. No, like I can't really think. It must have been like a very instinctive thing. You're very thorough about replacing the F with heck. It's when you're drunk. Oh, okay. It's only when... I think I remember you dropping the F word when you got drunk on the Minecraft stream. I think it just ends up in that. Shouldn't be lighting the Molotov facing battle. Did I? I don't remember. I remember throwing the Molotov on Battle. That one I distinctly remember. I don't remember saying anything. But yeah, I try like not to use it or overuse it too much because it ends up just becoming like a filler noise, right? And I want my filler noises to be like, or like those are my filler noises. I don't want my filler noises to be curse words. Imagine if you did. It's fine, you're an adult, you can swear. I know I could, but I want it to mean something when I do, you know? Okay, let's continue. So this is... It looks like the super chats have finished here, and now it's like a wave of gifted memberships, so... Umemi, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Blank, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. Carrot Crown, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Gui, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. 2.5 raccoons, thank you for the gifted memberships. The Cat Will Stray, thank you for the gifted the 10 gifted memberships. Fi, thank you for the gifted memberships. Misuk, thank you for the gifted memberships. Mel, thank you for the gifted memberships. Rose River, thank you for the gifted memberships. Prim, thank you for the super gifted memberships. Soen, thank you for the gifted membership. Charsu, thank you for the gifted memberships. Speaks, thank you for the gifted memberships. Tricky, thank you for the gifted memberships. Hop, 3005, thank you for the gifted memberships. And Habo, thank you for the gifted memberships. Super cute. Even when drunk to talk about the quiz, you get super wholesome. I don't remember what I said. I only remember up to this the sparkling water debate and that last Zatsu, and then I don't remember anything else beyond that. I have held myself back from watching or rewatching the VOD because reasons. The clips were on Twitter. I think I like retweeted one of them, but then I could not bring myself to watch it all. We need to watch along with the VOD. No. You wanted to hug us? I think that's like a default. Like I just always wanted to hug a fish. I think they'd be nice to hug. Not too hard, just like a gentle hug. Like a little squeeze. Alright. HDTQW Luca V Miku V Freddy, thank you for the super chat. Pika Pika, thank you for the gifted memberships. Gemin May, thank you so much for the super chat. Sue, thank you for the super chat. It's okay, you don't have to do anything, we appreciate you all the same. Don't forget to treat Kunti-chan Shinri. I wanted... Is there like an amusement park for ghosts? I want to be like so hard my back hurts. I'm not a chiropractor. I'd be scared to hug someone that hard. The want to hug is mutual. Like you wouldn't have to worry about like you must be this tall to ride the cart, right? Because even if they are tall, they would just phase through the walls and stuff, right? So it's okay to be short or tall or like big, ghosty, like the really big, the super giant pochong that was hanging from the tree, like that would be able to get onto the rides because it doesn't matter, like it would just phase through, right? Or like, would you have to be able to phase? Like, what if you're like a physical thing, you know? I'm not sure. Tangent counter. Okay, fine. I will add a tangent counter to that one. Can they even sit on the ride though? Oh, that'd be so sad. They're just sitting there, just like watching everyone else go on the ride, but they can't sit. No. Church of Shimmy's Flex, thank you for the super chat. You yelled about being so tired of my hits being out all the time before the hugging rant. I mean, yeah, that one is pretty. Yeah, that sounds on brand, honestly. that sounds on brand for me, to be honest. They would ride away possessing someone? That'd be so cool. That'd be really cool. Let Papa wear clothes. Yeah, it is getting dippy. Like very chilly. When a breeze passes by, it's like oof. Don't worry, you'll get your turtleneck eventually. I hope so. I do want a turtleneck. I think that turtlenecks are really nice. We should do a watch along before Mana-chan comes back to invade and takes it down. It'll be fine. It'll be a week before they can do anything. So it'll be a week. So we just need to get it spread out around the internet to many corners so that it can't be deleted ever again. Can't get rid of it because it's everywhere, you know. Wow. Tradition respects, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right, where were we? Oh, here we go. Gui, thank you for the super chat. The cat will stray, thank you for the super chat. Peepo, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca C, thank you for the gifted memberships. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Lennon, thank you for the super chat. Wings of Hope 2, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Hippifrey, thank you for the Yakasupa. Your kindness and considerations for others is an inspiration, and I mean that truly. You work so hard and we adore everything you do for us. Big hugs for our bright shining star. Ah, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa Hippifrey. Thank you, thank you. Joe Feather, thank you for the super chat. Tomato Boy, thank you for the super chat. Ryan Valiant, thank you for the super chat. Pantstacular, thank you for the super chat. Tricky, thank you for the gifted memberships. Rizzy, thank you for the gifted memberships. Wispoo, thank you so much for the super chat. Just so I don't know why everyone's crying, but thank you for being you, Shinri. Also, no sacrificing allowed. Rebecca C, thank you for the magenta super chat. Don't need to do anything, just feel the love. It's still weird, Chad. It's still weird. I don't know. It just feels weird. I will work on it. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Umemi, thank you for the Yakasupa. Just this once, let us take care of you. There's nothing you need to do in return besides accept our love. Thank you. Thank you. Convent, thank you for the super chat. Taco Tempuras, thank you so much for the magenta super chat. A little late, but Koi Panions love you. Thank you, Taco Tempuras. Thank you. We'll help by throwing more love at you. No. It's okay. Make sure you take care of yourselves first. It's hard to accept. You just know that you have lots of people who support you and care. Thank you. Thank you, Tori. I wanted what the Kois will say when he gets a shirt, because even now we all pop when he take. Wait, what? Even now we all pop when he take the jacket off, and really do that. So how will it be when he gets a shirt and goes back to this from time to time? I don't know. We'll see. It's not for a long while, Chad. The HQ boys got to get theirs first before we have our shot. So exposure therapy, no. Chat, you're not allowed. Make sure that you take care of yourselves first. You know, I'm chilling. I don't know about y'all. It's just. But you know, it's like out there. It's just out there a lot. That's all. Garrett Crown, thank you for the super chat. Seriously, so proud of you. Excited to keep supporting such an awesome dude. We will remind you every day that you are working hard and doing well. You are enough. More than enough. You are loved. Thank you. Thank you, Garrett Crown. Rizzy, thank you for the orange super chat. Shinri, we love you. Thanks for making a lot of spooky times comfy and for having a lot of love, even for ghosts. Thank you. Please take the love, take it. Thank you. Thank you for the orange super chat. You could thank you for the super chat. For real, some cute ghosts need to call you to cheer you up. Speaks, thank you for the super chat. Your booba big, but our love for you is bigger. Ooh. Thank you for the super chat. Gian Lemmy, thank you for the super chat. Demand the money be used for something completely irrelevant to streaming. Oh, I remember what this is. Let's see. In order of importance, it's like moving out funds, stable and consistent internet, singing lessons. I think voice acting lessons can be put on the back burner for now because I have Flayon to help, so I can like tap into Flayon. I know Hakka is good at singing, but I think he recommended I go and get like a proper trainer who specializes in teaching jazz singers, which is not something that Hakka specializes in. So I think for voice acting, I could go, talk with Flayon and like work on more practice. But like in order of importance, I think that's kind of where it is right now. So like number 1, save money to move out. Number 2, get better internet. And then 3, singing lessons, specifically in jazz. His voice is so much different in terms of range. Yeah. So like the thing that I was told that when you start learning how to sing, you really do want to find someone who is there with you in real time, because if you strain your voice, like they being the coach or the teacher will have to be there to kind of notice when you're straining a bit too much and like stop you before you start developing bad habits, and then teach you how to sing without the strain, because straining your voice can happen very easily if you don't have the correct technique, is what I'm told. So I have been on the lookout for a local teacher who can help me figure that out. It's just been a little bit difficult. But yeah, a singing coach should help you with breath control for sure, which is like the key to singing though. Yeah, I don't have breath control. I think the last couple of practices I've been trying, but it is very difficult. I think you can find some breathing exercises in the meantime though and see improvement. Yes. But I guess those would be the ones that are like irrelevant to streaming. No, they're kind of tangentially related there, but I still feel like all the money I make, I want to go put it back into the stream somehow and do something with it, you know? Something to make it more exciting. I don't know. And way off in the future, I do want to get VR materials so I can play some VR games with Altair and do like dancing for everyone in VR. If we can't get our 3D models, because I don't know how long it's gonna take for us to get 3D models. I've seen like the senpais get it, and like the JP Star senpais getting them, but for them it took like, you know, a little over a year. So I think for us it'll be about the same. I have no idea when it's gonna happen, but I want to be ready for it. I want to be ready for it. I want to like do little dances and karaoke's, and I want to get like a microphone asset that's like one of those like microphones that's on the ground, the ones with the stand, so I can like grab it and like spin it around. Do you dance? No, I wiggle. I don't dance. I jiggle and wiggle and do this. But I want to learn. I want to learn so that I can be on stage someday in the future. But that's like way down the road. Way down the road. But yeah. I need to go like poke Altair and see like what VR projects he has in mind and see if I can help contribute to some of those. Like, it would be so cool if we could get like the guild hall rendered in 3D as like a VR world chat world, VR chat world, and then we can be hanging out there and then do little skits for you. I think that'd be great. But that's so far down the road. I'll have to ask Altair about it. But yeah. I don't know. See, Chad, this is what I'm saying. All the ideas and all the things that I want to. Okay. I don't really spend that much money on things. Like I grew up being pretty frugal about stuff and like getting almost all of my food from like the discount aisles and like 50% off. Like the cans that are dented and have a whole bunch of cosmetic damage, those would be the places I would go, because the contents are still pretty good, right? The food's the food. You know, I'm not buying cans for the aesthetics of a can. So I don't mind if there's like a couple of dents on it. If it costs, you know, if it's like a 30% discount, 50% discount or whatever, then it's all the better for me, right? So, and also like during college for a couple of years, I lived off food stamps. So I kind of used to that. Like I don't have anything to really spend money on. It does not come up to me whenever I think about, you know, money. So, which is kind of why whenever I get the money from here, from Tempus, I just want to find a way to put it back into Tempus and just do more. Because I can't really think of what I would want to do with myself. Like I already have my thing. Like I know the monitor I'm looking at right now is broken, or like it's not broken, it's like cracked, but it still works. So it's like, it's fine, you know, it doesn't bother me too much. And this was a cheap one anyway, so when it does completely go, I can just get another cheap one too. We couldn't tell at all. Looks at the broken monitor and the desk mat. Yeah, but it still works. That's the thing. Like, it's fine. It's like me, you know. Like my wrist is crunchy, but it still works. Great, thank you for the super chat. Treat yourself, but I don't know what to treat myself with. I mean, okay, wait, Chad, have I told you about this one? Have I told this story about how I compare things? Like, in my mind, when I have money and I want to spend it, I always compare it to food. Like, if I want to buy a peripheral, you know, like a USB hub or something, right? And it's like $25. I'll look at that and say, with $25, I could get 3 pretty good burritos. 3 pretty good burritos, right? Will I enjoy this peripheral, this device, as much as I enjoy 3 burritos, you know? And usually the answer is no, and then I don't spend the money on it. Like, I think I mentioned yesterday that I did want to get a smaller keyboard, but then now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I could just move my mouse pad a bit more to the side so that my hands don't hit each other. I don't need to buy a completely new keyboard for this, you know, because that's a lot of money. So I don't know. When it comes to like treating myself, it's like, oh, I'll go buy wait, what do I usually buy to treat myself? I actually don't know. What do I buy to treat myself? Oh gosh. This is sometimes I buy Takis. Sometimes. And other times I buy like a bag of kettle chips. The sea salt and vinegar kettle chips. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't really... Sky Compass, oh my goodness. Thank you for the Akka Super, thank you. I demand you use this Akka to treat yourself. Do floor mat, a new monitor or something, please. Thank you. But I can't. It still works. I would feel bad. Because the monitor still works. Like, it's there. It's like, it just has a crack in it. And that's all it is, you know? Like, for me, in my mind, the monitor doesn't have feelings. It has feelings to me. A crack is still not working? No! Like, I've seen my friends have smartphones, right? They have smartphones, and then they're like spiderweb cracks all over the smartphone, but they'll still use it because it works, you know? Multiple monitor? I do have multiple monitors. The cracked one is one of the multiple. It is one of them. You can use 2 monitors at once. I do have 2 monitors. It's the one I'm looking at right now, and then the cracked one that I tweeted out a picture of a while back. Like, it's there. I already do have a monitor one. Your friends need new screens? I don't know, Chad. Or are they replacing the phone soon? No, they're on like the same like 2-year plan, 2-3 years, I think. And they just pay for it over time, and then, you know. Just remember the burrito will be gone in a few minutes, but a monitor will easily last many years. It's exactly. And this monitor, despite the crack, is still lasting and has lasted a year and a half already. The monitor is tired, it's cracking at the seams, let it rest. Is fixing the monitor an option? No, it is not, unfortunately. The damage is to the LCD here. I'll tweet it out again. I'll take a picture of it and I'll tweet it out again. And I'll show you exactly what the damage is. Okay, let me take a picture of it. I'm just gonna pose for that. I think this is fine to tweet out. Okay, let me go upload it to my PC now. Just send it over. And head to Twitter. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Monitor chant, Shinri, don't listen to the quiz. I'm still useful. It is. Tis a small... Tis but a flesh wound. There. There it is. It's that. It's not that bad. It's like I can still see most of it, right? Your face is cracked. No, it's not. It's fine. See, I can see most of it. It's just that portion at the very corner. And it's not even the whole thing. Like, there's artifacting, like, vertically and horizontally out from there, but the majority of it's fine. Like, there's nothing important in that small square that, you know, I mean, there's chat, but, like, by the time it's at the top already, I've already read it, you know? So it's not that bad. It works, chat. It works. You deserve good stuff. It is good, though. It still works. It... Still fine, though. Exactly. I had way worse on my laptop. Exactly. See, this is actually pretty fine. It is like... everything else is completely okay. And here's the thing. I can go ahead and reduce the window size, so that it fits in the area where it's not cracked. Here, let me personalize background for this monitor. What's that sound? Solid color. Okay, here. We'll do this, chat. Okay. And then I'll go take a picture of it again. Like that. Okay, here, and then I'll send it over. Upload it again. Okay, see, now this way, the cool thing about this is that I can move the window so that it is off. It's like off to the side so that it's not like blocked by the scratches. You know? Like this way, it's like, oh, you know, there's a gigantic crack and the artifacting is all around it, right? But like I can dodge the artifacting by just moving the window down. Easy. You can thank you for the super chat, thank you. My eyes, please buy a new monitor. It's okay though, it's okay. You don't have to see it. Only I have to see it. It's my shame, you know? I guess that works. See, exactly. I see. I can hide it underneath. I can move the window so that it's not located in the area where it artifacts due to the crack. Easy. There we go. Sky Compass, oh my goodness, no. No more, no. Thank you for the Yakuza monitor burial funds. You're not supposed to bury electronics. They have like components that you need to recycle properly at the appropriate electronics recycling plants. But thank you. No more Akasupas, no more. Thank you so much, but no more. There's only a certain part of the screen cracked. What did you do with the rest? Okay, so the reason why it broke is I actually have the monitors on a monitor stand. And the monitor stand is a pneumatic stand. So it uses like pressure to hold up the monitor. I tried to move it, but I had forgotten that I had tightened and increased the pressure, or not, sorry, not increased, tightened the joints of the monitor mount. So I went to go tilt the screen with my thumb, and then I pushed it a little bit, and then it wouldn't give. And I was thinking to myself, like, I should probably just push a little harder, right? Like it's probably just stuck. And then I gave it a smaller push after that, and then it cracked the entire thing. It's on an arm. It's on a pneumatic arm on a monitor mount. How strong is your grip? I wasn't even gripping it. I just used my finger. I just pushed it with my finger, and then it cracked. But now it's good. It's fine. It's still working. You know, like. Gui, no. Oh no. Thank you for the Akasupa monitor recycling funds. Thank you, but no. Thank you for the Akasupa, but no more chat, no more. Sorry if you asked this before, but thoughts on WoW Wednesdays. I've never played WoW. I don't know. I've never played WoW. If it keeps going and the boys are having fun, I might join. But I don't know, timing wise, we'll have to see. But I've never played WoW. Umemi, thank you for the magenta super chat. Monitor funds, this is not red, so no complaint. No, stop. If I wouldn't get bonked, I would turn off super chats. That's no more chat, no more. Thank you, thank you, but no more super chats. No, chat, no more. Thank you so much, but I can't turn them off. I think Vesper tried turning them off once, and then he got bonked by his medicine. So we all just kind of took it as like, oh, we can't turn those off. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to. So just put the monitor in rice. Bianca, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. But thank you. The easiest way to make it stop is to buy a new monitor. I will. Okay, I promise to buy a new monitor because this one is still working, right? While you're no fan, thank you for the super chat. Have some killer chips and takis. I might do takis. I might do takis later. Silent Starfall, thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you. But okay, chat. Aside from the fact that it has a crack on it, like there really is no wear and tear. You know, it's still fine. A new monitor is gonna last you a good 10 years. This dying for your death grip. My fingers being powerful is not a reason for why I should rip. It still works, chat. It still works. Don't cross your fingers. It still lasts. Okay, wait, let me see. It's fine. It's still fine. It works now. If it goes, I will replace it. Alright, chat. And thank you for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Go get some hearts in chat for N's gifted memberships and Silent Stormfall for the gifted memberships. Really appreciate it. Thank you. It's on the brink of death. No. It's fine. Don't. It's you gotta say good things to it, you know? Don't freak it out. Shouldn't be unleashing 1% of his power. Charzu, thank you for the orange super chat. Yeah, since you won't get a monitor, they get a snack funds, I guess. Thank you. It is my okay, so I wish Shinri would grip me like his monitor. No, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. But you don't. Okay, look at real talk though. You don't need to apply that much force. Okay, it's like you can do this with just 2 fingers. All right, just like where you can feel the pulse. That's all you need. Just like a little light pressure. That's all you gotta do. Right? You're not trying to suffocate someone. All you need to do is just slow down the blood flow, and that's it. You know. Looks like someone punched the monitor and threw it. No, I don't. Chad, you guys know me. Whenever I get like angry and like frustrated, I don't like really rage. I just like I don't know, my rage is more like silent. So like even in the Minecraft streams, but no, I don't punch my monitors. Monitors are expensive, Chat. Why would I punch them? If I want to punch anything, I'd punch my pillow. Because then I have an excuse to fluff my pillow a bit again to make it nice and puffy once more. Because punching my monitor is, yeah. Who's punching monitors? Who has that kind of money? Exactly, right? I punch like my blanket, my comforter, my pillow. If I like ever want to like express that, or like no, punch the cabbage dog. No, punch a cabbage dog. I actually have like a grip trainer here. It's called Captain's a Crush. It's like a solid metal thing. I don't know if you can hear the click. Can you hear that? So that's like one of the Captain's of Crush grippers. This one's just the training one. So it's like 195 pounds, I think. This is 90 or 95, I forget. And then I'm working on the 0.5 right now. But like this is nice to like relieve some stress because you get a small workout for your forearms. Is that the grip thing or your wrist? I think it might be both at this point. And then my wrist is like, that's my wrist. The Shinri grip is real. wait. I forget what the crush one is. Like I don't know what the poundage is. Yeah, trainer is 100 pounds. The 0.5 that I'm currently working on is 120, and then I have the number 1, which is what the one I'm working up to is, which is I think 140. Yeah, number 1 is 140, so I can do 100 pounds. I can almost do 120, and then by the end of the year I want to get to 140. Yeah, I don't know, it's nice. Oh, Sarika, thank you so much for the super chat. Stop killing, my insurance doesn't cover death by Shinri. Have mercy, please. Thank you for the super chat. There will be no death. It is fine. What are they called? Captains of Crush. Grip trainers. But thank you for the super chat. Do you think you can crush an apple in one hand with your current strength? Probably. Although like crushing an apple is more of like you just hold it correctly. Try it. I don't even know if I have apples with me. For some reason my brain thought you said Captain Captain Crunch. I have hands of steels from pipetting every day. Nice. He's got the grip. It's not, I don't know. I don't think that's that, I don't think it's that impressive, is it? I thought it was actually pretty low, on average levels. Iron Fist, fruit crushing ASMR. Okay, wait. Splitting apples is that's pretty easy, because you hold it in a very particular way. So like where the stem is, you hold that where your fingers are, and then you just press. And isn't that how you do it? Is this another tangent, I guess? When you gotta make apple juice with our homies. Okay, we'll add another tangent. Oh. I'm pretty sure, yeah, splitting apples is very doable by tiny folk. I think it's doable because it's mostly physics. That's one of the only 2 tangents. Okay, let's increase that. See, Chad, I can go and update the tangents counter on the monitor with the cracks. It's fine. It's fine. You can still see it. My hands got stronger from doing wire sculptures. Yeah, the more you use them and the more you like engage in just fine motor skills, the more like in tune you are with your muscles. You just need to know how to grip it. Yeah, there are tutorials on YouTube about how to do that. But yeah, I don't really like vent my frustrations out in violence. I don't know. I'm too tired for that. I'm too tired for violence, chat. I'm too tired. Like whenever I get mad, I'll feel the madness, the frustration, the anger inside my like gut for a little bit. Actually, for me, whenever I feel very angry and extremely frustrated, the sensation happens on my cheeks, on my face. My face gets really warm, and then around my pecs and my shoulders is where the heat starts to generate. And I've noticed that physically. I'll be like, oh, I'm heating up. I can feel myself heating up. And then that's when I, mentally step back and be like, all right, cool. Let's just take a deep breath. Why am I angry? Why is this, making me so frustrated? And then I ask myself like, oh, maybe is it because something that happened is impinging upon something that's important to me, something that's very valuable or worth a lot to me, and something that I see as an important part of my life. And then I kind of reason it out with myself about oh, so that's why I'm angry. But it's always a physical sensation that I feel first, and then I know when that happens, okay, let's go back, let's step back. But yeah, I kind of get that on my face too, right? There's a physical place on your body that you start to feel it build up when you get when you feel those emotions. Your back's ready to throw down. No. There's no fighting to be. I'm trying to think about the last time I was genuinely angry. I've been frustrated, but I don't know about angry, right? I feel like the anger has been one of those emotions that kind of don't stick too much. I don't know, I remember as a child being very angry at things, but a lot of the anger was mostly just frustration and not understanding how things work. And then as I've gotten older, those blinding hot rage moments have been more infrequent. It takes a lot out of you, yeah. Excuse me. Relatable. I think it's nice though. Gonna spend time. Wait, I have no idea where we are with the super chats. All right, wait. We gotta go. We gotta get back with the super chats. Emotional stress will reflect your body, although everyone experiences different. Some will feel stiff in their shoulders, while other feels their thighs tense up. Right? Yeah. I think that's good though. You just need to figure out, when I am mad, how does my body, physiologically, how does my body react? For me, how does this body that I call Shinri, how does it react? And then you get to ask yourself, why is Shinri acting like this? Why is this so such a big point for Shinri? Things like that. I can't imagine you ever being angry at anything, especially not your monitor. No, I don't know if I can. I'm just very tired all the time. Okay, wait, we gotta get back to the super chats. You're so aware, I still struggle to notice. It took me a long time. I believe almost 4 years. During undergraduate college, and then through all the way through to graduate college. It took me about 4 years to really notice that, and then going from noticing it to happen to being able to calmly take the next step after that. So it takes a long time, but the important part is to start, so that the next time it happens, just get a piece of paper and write it down. That's what helped me. Things like writing down what happened exactly before I got mad. What was the thing that happened that made me mad? What activated this emotion in me? And then how did I feel it? Where in my body am I feeling this emotion right now? And then by doing that, I can start to look at, what kind of things might activate that sensation inside me, you know? And writing it down, even if it's like afterwards, like I get really frustrated and then I will like lash out, and then like an hour or two later after I've calmed down, I'll be like, okay, wait, no, we got to go back. We got to figure out what happened. Come on, Shinri, let's figure this out. And then I'll go back and I'll try to like retrace my steps. And then over time, that gap between the emotional outburst and me calmly reflecting got shorter and shorter and shorter, to the point where I'm now able to notice when I'm getting frustrated and then quickly just, you know, snap back. But it does take a long time. It's never too late to start unpacking your emotions and how you feel. But yeah, it's not an overnight thing. It does take lots of conscious effort. And if you have some friends who can help you, because every now and then, sometimes my friends will be like, wow, Shinri, that was, you know, you were really angry there. Like, I didn't realize that you would take it so personally. And I was like, wait a minute. I usually don't. Why did that bother me so much? And then, like, you start to ask yourself and get a little bit introspective about it. But, you know, it does take time. Yeah. Actually, I hold my anger, frustration these days. Last night, I got this dream and I started yelling at people. It feels like relief, but I'm afraid I'll blow these emotions out one day. You can start letting them out in a safe... I say this without knowing that I'm not like a psychiatrist or like a therapist, but the way that has helped me was to simply write things down. Find some avenue to express it. And writing things down has always been like physically writing things down, not just typing it up into like a notepad or a Word document, but really getting it down on paper. I went and bought one of those like really cheap the composition notebooks, the ones that are black and white and it looks like splotches on the cover, the hardcover ones that like we used in high school. I would get those, and then I would just start writing because there'd be no other way for me to express it. The school notebooks, yeah. The black and white ones, it looks like static. The old school ones, yeah, those are pretty cheap, especially if you can get them during like back to school. They do have sales on those, so grab one and then just start writing. That's what really helped me out. The old composition notebooks, yeah, like ink splotches, exactly. I recommend meditation or mindfulness exercises on YouTube. Just sit down, close your eyes, and breathe all the while cleaning your mind and focusing on sensations in your body. Yeah. Meditation and mindfulness exercises can help too. Wait, this is a super... Hold up. This is a super chat reading stream. Okay, that's definitely a tangent. That one definitely counts as a tangent. Okay, where were we? Oh, here we go. Carrot Crown, thank you for the super chat. Just Alice, thank you for the super chat. Moving out allows us more karaoke streams. Ooh, it's an investment on our side, really. Thank you. Zama, thank you for the super chat. Fios, thank you for the super chat. G-Dragon, thank you for the super chat. Arnolfo Mendez, thank you for the super chat. Carrot Crown, thank you for the super chat. Order a few things and use the boxes as temporary furniture. I have slept on air mattresses before. Not even a mattress, like just the air mattress itself and like a camping sleeping bag. The very first time... Okay, wait, no. Okay, very quick tangent. Very quick tangent. Okay, the very first time I moved into my own studio after moving out of the dorms from college, I didn't have furniture for like at least 6 months. It was a camping sleeping bag and an air mattress, and then I would have this weird setup because the kitchen had like a bar, and it wasn't like a bar, but it was like it was like a semi bar, right? So I would put my computer on the bar countertop and then use that as a table and sit on the other side of the kitchen to work. So I only had like a chair and I think that's it. I genuinely think that was it. It was just a chair. That's furniture now that I think about it, because my bed was in the corner and I was an air mattress and I had a chair. My desk was the kitchen counter, and then everything else was just carpet. R/male living space. But PC and chair on the bar. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it worked, you know. And there was a lot of space for activities, like sitting. I guess, I don't know. You know that that meme where like it's like, oh, guys will live like this and think there's nothing wrong, and there's like a TV on the ground with like a single chair and like there's no other furniture. That was basically it. That was basically my entire apartment for a while. I love sitting. It's my favorite activity. You leave you just throw us down there, my male friends, right? I don't know. I didn't need much. Like, I had a laundry basket where I would do my laundry and then I would throw everything in there, and I wouldn't bother folding things because why? I only had like 2 button-ups for interviews, and then that was it. Everything else was just like in the laundry basket in various states, you know? Spartan living right there. Yeah. Let me guess, a basic wooden chair or a foldable metal chair? It was one of those wooden chairs. It squeaked whenever I like wiggled on it, but I have the laundry chair now. Nice. You ironed your button-ups, right? Only like the day before interviews, like if there was a job fair, but otherwise it was just there. Were the clean clothes mixed in with the dirty clothes? No. All the clean clothes stay in the laundry basket. And then when my laundry basket ran empty, I would grab all the dirty clothes, which would end up piled in the corner next to the laundry basket. All of that would get put into the laundry basket, and then I would do laundry. No wonder you have back issues. I can't help it, chat. Most of my life was like online, so I traveled light and I didn't really have much stuff, you know. But we'll add that to the tangent counter, you know. Okay. How about now? I do have like an office, but it's, I mean, I was actually looking at moving out, and like seeing what I needed to carry with me. I just need my PC, my monitors, and my piano, and then like all my clothes fit inside a single suitcase. So it's not that bad. It's called minimalistic living, very trendy. It's called not being able to afford. I mean, we can call it minimalism, but also I just didn't have the money for it. It's like when people are like, oh, hey, have you tried this new diet trend? It's not starvation. It's called intermittent fasting. And now it sounds cool. It's trendy. But yeah, so like that's where things like Forever Chili comes from, chat. Like, do I have dishes? Do I have all those extra pots and pans? No, I just had a single pot that I made chili in forever, and I would. No, it's nice. You can move out without worrying too much or wonder what to do with many things. Yeah, it was nice. Why can't you take your bed with you? Because air mattress? I can. Welcome to the collective. Welcome. The Forever Chili. LARPing being born. Okay. No more distractions. There were distractions. We must continue the super chats. Take it with you? I can. It's like a Kami bag. Shu, thank you so much for the super chat. Astra Marsha, thank you for the super chat. Mike VC, thank you for the gifted memberships. GM Lemmy, thank you for the super chat. Churchish and Respects, thank you for the super chat. As a fellow stub wearer, I salute you, brother. Pro tip for the stubble: if you use beard oil, moisturizer, cleanser with conditioner in it, even your stubble is soft. Source: mine is this. Mine is because of this. Hang on, let me see. I can like stubble on my pop filter. There's my stubble right now. Did that sound come across? I don't know if it did or not. There's my stubble chat. The Gimster, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Or the gifted memberships. Toxic Edition, thank you for the super chat. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Very sandpaper. The stubble is real. Yes, it's 100% immersion. This is my real stubble. This is it's nylon. The pop filter that I use is nylon. If I had the steel ones, I wouldn't be able to do that. Can you grow a mustache? No, unfortunately not. Did not know this is a stubble ASMR stream. As opposed to fake stubble? No, I just can't. It's part of my uniform. I have to have a little bit of stubble apparently. I'm not allowed to shave it off. It sounds coarse as heck. It's not. It's kept short, that's why. It's probably nice to rub your hands on. Good sensory. It is kind of nice. 15 hour version. Okay, wait. We only have a few more. Francis Bean C. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Francis, thank you so much for best of luck with the Minecraft project. Also making it rain a little bit for my B-Day. And then thank you so much for the 5 YouTube memberships. Shadow, thank you so much for the super chat. Zigzag, thank you for the super chat. And Blink, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And that is it. That is all the super chats from the Rainbow Minecraft stream. Thank you everybody again. Thank you. We finally got through that one, so hooray. And only 9 tangents-ish. Maybe more, but we didn't count those. Alright, and then this one is Resident Evil 4. Another 20 streams. Alright, let's go. How long has it been already? Almost 2 hours. Okay. This one is quick. Taton, thank you so much for the super chat. Gimster, thank you for the super chat. Sun the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Kimmy, thank you for the super chat. And Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Ta-da! Resident Evil 4. All the super chats for RE4. And it is done. Hooray. Next is Paratopic. I don't know, the game was weird. The story was strange. I wish there was a bit more lore, like world building, but yeah, it was interesting. Thank you for the recommendations, by the way. It was a very neat game. Amazingly weird game. I actually think, this is just my take, but I actually think Paratopic would work better as a movie. As an indie movie, as an indie film, than a game. Because the smash cuts felt more like cinematic cuts between perspectives than like cuts between characters that you would play. As a VHS, yeah. It gave art house film vibes, right? I really think like if it had more of that narrative feel to it, then it would have done better as a movie. Because as a game, it felt very like walking simulator-y. The only time that I felt like it's a game was the second playthrough when we went back outside as the birdwatcher lady, and then we went into that little hut, the little shack, and then discovered that door underground. Like, that was the only time I was like, oh, so this is a game, right? But beyond that, afterwards, everything else felt like a walking simulator. And I felt like it would have been better if it had a bit more, like, narrative driven moments. Well, sorry, not narrative. More like, oh gosh, what's the thing? Like, less interactivity, more of a movie and less of a game, you know? Kind of confusing and jarring as a game. Yeah, I would have liked to learn a bit more. Like, when we first entered that scene in the diner, we saw the corpse on the outside by the stop sign being eaten by crows. What was that about? We never really figured out what was going on there. Story-driven, cinematic, kind of. It's the feeling that I'm trying to get is like, it's like where the player doesn't have to interact with the game directly. It just kind of tells you the story as it goes. But I forget what the word is for that one. Gui, thank you for the super chat. You missed one back during the rainbow. You said that you don't like to watch anime. Good thing Steins Gate is a VN. Steins Gate reading when. I actually need to clear that with Banachant first because of copyright, but I think I remember that one. Yes, Steins Gate as a visual novel. How long is it? I'm worried about how long it would be. And one more tangent. Oh my gosh, that's right. Okay, well, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Alright, paratopic will be quick. Linear? Yeah, the gameplay was linear, and moving around and walking around as a player didn't really add too much to it. No one-shots for Shinri. Alright, paratopic. Gui, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Ta-da! Paratopic was a short one. That was a short one. Let's go, chat. Very quick. Rapid in succession. And a space for the Unbound finale. Let's go. Alright. This one. Oh my gosh. As soon as I finished the game, I went to all of my friends who are like streamers, and I was like, you have to play this. It doesn't matter if it's on stream or not, but you have to play this. It just, oh my god. It was so good. It was really good. I've been thinking about space for the Unbound, right? Kisha, Quady, welcome back to the Collective. Welcome back. The last like hour and a half, almost 2 hours, was just so emotional and gut-wrenching. If I could, I'm going to like dive super hard into like a space for the Unbound fan art and the community and just like look at other people and their reactions. It was a lot, but I needed to cry. It was so good, right? It was oh my god, it was such a good story. Such a good story. Cried so much I couldn't breathe when I watched the VOD. Yeah, it's so good, chat. Man, I'm going to do my best to forget, so that maybe 4, maybe 5 years down the line, I will come back to it and then just play it one more time. Maybe I'll probably do it off stream, just for myself, but yeah. Love all the Shinri's art that came because of it. Man. It's really good. It hit so many other tropes that I really loved. I can't see the spoilers. Oh yeah, no spoilers for anyone who has not seen it yet. No spoilers, but whoa. Haven't seen the VOD yet, but good to know that I'll get tissues for the crying. Yes. It is emotional. I have 2 hours left. Good luck, good luck. It's really great. But yes, I'm gonna see if I can get more people to play it. I think all of our Indonesian senpais have at least played some of it. I don't think they all have finished it, but I think a good number of them have played it. I'm curious to know what their reactions are at the end. I'm just really curious. I want to know. Thankfully, I would enjoy it too. I think so too. I wonder if he'll cry. It broke me down, but Ali Senpai is almost done. Ooh, I'll have to watch the finale and see what their reactions are. All right, so these are super chats from A Space for the Unbound. Gui, thank you for the orange super chat. Here's funds for you to get your own koi squishmallow. Thank you. I want to get our own like koi. Okay, chat. Wait, hold up. Have I told you about the official mascot? The official mascot. I think I've shown it once, right? Did you know it has a name? He has a name. Yeah, he does have an official name. I just never mentioned it because I didn't know when to put it out there, but it's there. Here, let me draw let me just see the picture. His name is Puniko. Puni, because Puni is the sound of something squishing. And then let's see. Oh, here's a screenshot. Okay, let me get this one out. Puniko. So I want to get a proper date. Where is it? Oh, it's in the new month. Because we are now in May. There we go. So there's Puniko right there. I want to get a squishmallow, like a proper one done of Puniko, but like at the like realistic life size. Like that, look at Puniko. Look at, that's like perfect hugging size. Really chunky, right? So there's Puniko right there. Like perfect. You can like fit in a big arm size. So this is what I want. Gisha, Koiri, Tadaima, I have class today, so I'll catch up on everything later. Have a good day, night to you and the kois. Thank you for re-upping the membership again. Thank you. Yeah, it's Puniko. So very cute. But yes, one day I would love to get like a proper plushie made. It's an arm. Yeah, it has a blue fin just like me. Keisha, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you. Must squeeze, right? Can we get some hearts in chat for the gifted membership? But yeah, the super chat about the squishmallow reminded me. I want to, at some point in the future, get a proper Puniko plush. Yeah, birthday merch. I don't know if we can do birthday merch. Maybe anniversary. I don't know how long it takes to make one. So I'll have to ask Marachan when Marachan gets back. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go put this away for now. And now, okay, let's continue with the super chats. Puniko is this perfect size for punting according to a certain blue demon lord. Honestly, yeah, but it's like if you punted Puniko, it would just kind of squish. You know that one scene where like SpongeBob is getting bullied and the bully keeps punching SpongeBob, but the body is so squishy that the fists just like enter the plush. It's like that. That's what would happen. It would just sit there, absorb the blow, and just be like, eh. And then just take a nap. Why punch when you can squish? Exactly, right? But, one day. Okay, that one's definitely a tangent as well. Alright, let's continue with the super chats. Vivi, thank you for the super chat. M Creeper, thank you for the super chat. M Creeper, thank you for the second super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Sama-sama, thank you for the yellow super chat. Hazardous Mix, thank you for the yellow super chat. Actively sobbing right now, but I appreciate you playing this game. However, I think the pond is overflowing with koi tears. Thank you for the super chat. Mickey-san, thank you for this yellow super chat. Yellow flowers, congrats on finishing the game. Wings of Hope too, thank you so much for the super chat. Congratulations, Star Princess. Ooh, no spoilers, but when we found out, oh my god, my heart. Blank, thank you for the yellow super chat. Thanks for the stream. Taskudu for the voice acting. Hugs for everyone. Nan, thank you for the yellow super chat. Had a good time crying, thanks Shinri. Ninapedia, thank you for the orange super chat. Thanks to you, Ek, to experience this truly beautiful story. I would never have been able to play the game myself. Thank you for streaming it. Of course, of course. This is one of the big things that I had always wanted to do, is to share the stories of games with everyone. And like most accessible would be like horror games, where I love to share the stories of horror games for everyone in a way that's accessible and focuses on the story and the lore, as opposed to like just the jump scares and getting lost and confused and all that. But it really means a lot when people say that they're able to enjoy the story because of my stream. So thank you. Joe Feather, thank you for the yellow super chat. Sama-sama, thank you for the yellow super chat. There's always sunshine after the storm. Eric's XCF, Eric's XCF. Thank you so much for the yellow super chat. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Such a great emotional game. Yeah. Prim, thank you for the yellow super chat. The Cat Will Stray, thank you for the yellow super chat. Astra Marcia, thank you for the yellow thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the beautiful game. It's so good. It's so good. I want to get a space for the Unbound merch. I want to get, oh my goodness. Do you know what I wish they would make? I wish they would make an art book, but the cover of the art book is Atma's journal, the red journal. Like the art book has like the little, the red notebook. Wouldn't it be so cool if they made an art book and that was the cover? Like, oh my god, like I would see that and I would break down to tears just by looking at the red notebook. Oh, it'd be so good. It would be amazing. I would cry. Yeah. And then I remember if you go into, this is not necessarily spoilers because it's mostly just a background, but if you go into the Steam community page, there is a collection of real world locations in Indonesia that various scenes and backgrounds inside the game were based off of, and they show you like the really cool comparisons, and it's so cool. Like, it's so amazing. I want the art book. Also, I think there is a Atma and Raya pin, I think, or keychain, that I want to check out as well. So whenever there is merch available that can be shipped here, I want to go get some. Recreate places they've been, right? Like actual places in Indonesia. You can go visit them and see it in real life. It's really cool. I think like one of the little the public servant like security booth stall is one of them, where you very first meet the tired public servant guy who was falling asleep. I think like that's one of the big places that also shows like, hey, this is where that particular scene was inspired from, and they have a photograph of it. It's really cool, really cool. Jedo Tanku, thank you so much for the super chat, and Startrue Sparran, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful journey and experience with us. Of course. Thank you all for stopping by and enjoying the end of the story. Oh, that kokoro. It's still tender. It is still tender whenever I think about it. Oh yeah, Coffee Talk, Shinri probably like that. Oh my gosh. We do have to play it. I think Coffee Talk 2 is coming out soon, isn't it? Or is it already out? I don't know. I've heard talk about that. But we'll have to schedule that in as well. I would like to try Coffee Talk. It's already out. Oh, it's already out. Oh my goodness. Way. Haven't been able to catch any of the Space for the Unbound stream, so I'll be able to complete blind playthrough soon. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. Absolutely good luck. I hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoy the blind playthrough. Oh man, my Kokoro. I've been eyeing Coffee Talk, but would be happy to experience it vicariously. It's out. Definitely add them to your list of stuff to do. Next week, I think we may end up doing that. So like next week, I don't know, like Subnautica, Minecraft, Coffee Talk, and then maybe Obradin. But oh my goodness, hello Bettel. Hello Bettel. Thank you for the raid. Welcome Italian. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had a good, wonderful week in review stream. Hello. Honk honk. I don't know how he does that. Chigo Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership. Thank you, thank you. You've been inundated with clowns. Thanks for the raid battle. Hope you had a good one. Get lots of rest and eat some delicious food. Speaking of food, I should go eat some soon, but I need to finish these super chat readings. Bing Loaf Okoiri. Hello, hello. Wings of Hope, thank you for the magenta super. I was sleeping when you spoke of it, but I went on Twitter and saw your monitor pics. Please, Koi Mantu. It's not that bad. Max Ulu, Okoiri. And Chizukiki. Hello, Okoiri. Thank you for giving the memberships. Noel, Okoiri. Biki-san, thank you so much for the super chat. Shinri, have you played Omori? I have not played Omori. I don't know if I can. It's a long game. Omori is a very long game. I worry that I'm going to end up playing Omori for like 2 months straight because I have to read everything. I think Flayon is playing it. Definitely consider it. I don't know if I'll... Okay, so... Confession. I have not played Omori. I have not played Undertale, and I have not played Deltarune. One of these days, I want to do a Undertale marathon, and then like a Deltarune marathon, and then maybe also an Omori marathon. I've never played them. Okay, the reason why I didn't play them is because of hype aversion. Everyone was like, Shinri, you have to play it, you have to play it, you have to play it. And I was like, no, stop. If you keep telling me I have to play it, I'm going to postpone my playing it by another month. And now it's like in 2062 or something like that. You do have to play. So one day I do want to, but I'll have to schedule it. It's those three now. It's all three of those. Undertale, Deltarune, and Omori. And then... yeah. Undertale is even longer than Omori. Preferably off stream. Omori is 20 hours. Games that are like... because I read everything out loud, you have to usually just like multiply it by like 2, 3. So 20 hours means about 40 hours for me because I have to read everything out loud. Servita X, thank you so much for the super chat. Nothing to say here, so here's some money for the stream's theme. Also, Serve is fine. Thank you, Serve. Thank you for the super chat. Sama, thank you. A lot of people backseat during them. I don't really mind backseating too much. My personal take is if people start backseating too much and I notice it in stream, I'll just stop looking at chat. So I know what happens. It doesn't bother me too much because I can just choose to ignore it on my end. But I have heard of it, yeah. Always wanted to play Undertale because of the story, but I always forget to. That's one of the things, yeah. I say, like once the hype is down, I'll go ahead and play it myself, but then once the hype did die, so did my interest in it, and I just forgot. The problem with Undertale is that chat can be very persistent about how to play it. I can understand that. I feel that Undertale, because of how large of a cultural phenomenon it was, everyone has their own unique experience with it that is very personal and a nostalgic feeling to it. And I mean, I don't really mind. I want to experience it myself and have that very first-hand experience myself. So if I see people backseating, I'll know it's not malicious, that it's backseating because they want to share their experience with it, you know? So I can handle it on my own. I've never played Undertale, so it'd be fun to see it on stream. Yeah. Chat's overseeing the whole backseat thing. Chat, I've had a few games where people have backseated quite a lot, and it was like extreme backseating. The most intense backseating I've ever had in a stream was for Little Nightmares, I think. That one, there's a lot of backseaters for Little Nightmares. But I also know it's because people love to share. Wait, hold on, I need to figure out this. When was this? I don't know when the date was. 4/26. 4/26. You are doing your Zatsu wrong. You should do it like this. Hey Hakka, thanks for stopping by. More backseating than a clown car. You're doing your Zatsus wrong. You're supposed to be reading everyone's comments. You can't miss a single comment. Thanks for stopping by, Hakka. Hope you're all having a good one. Burb sitting you. Not backseating, burb sitting. Thanks, Hakka. I love you too. Alright, chat. This is a Zatsu super chat. Aliza Okoedi. Thank you for reaping the membership. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let us go, chat. Hip hip hooray, thank you for the super chat. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Even though it's an old super chat, it still hurts. Annie Plush, thank you so much for the Akasupa. Hey Shinri, it's my birthday, turning 36. Want to celebrate with you and all the Quapanians. I'm happy to be part of the collective despite how rowdy we get in pre-chat sometimes. I do not perceive pre-chat. I don't perceive pre-chat. I've maybe checked it once or twice, but usually for things like updates like, hey, by the way, the interview with Vesper is taking a little long, so I'm gonna push back the stream for like 30 minutes, you know? Those are the times when I wouldn't see pre-chat, but unless like I'm really, you know, bored and just staring at pre-chat constantly, I don't know. I don't pay attention. So whatever all the coys do in pre-chat is all your business, chat. I'm not looking. Just every time I see it, I come back and it's like everyone's like scatter. We're like, goodbye pre-chat, farewell. I enjoy laughing, crying, and screaming out loud with you in the streams, and I'm proud to call you my Oshi. I can't wait to celebrate your birthday. Thank you, Annie Plush, for the Akasupa. Thank you. Rabbit you. Thank you for the super chat. Hey Shinri, wanted to drop by and celebrate with you. Just got accepted from a job interview with glowing feedback, so I'm moving to Ireland in 3 months. I hope your move is going well and that the planning and packing and all of that is going wonderfully. Thank you for the super chat. Kimi Yavite, thank you so much for the super chat. Good time zone Shinri in chat, and good night to me. Thank you. Ego, thank you for the super chat. On many social media / art sites, yabai art is seen as a meme troll for many artists. There's one I seen on Newgrounds. The artist admits she only did it because there wasn't much of the guys. Oh, I remember this conversation about spicy fan art. Excuse me, sorry. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Hip hip hooray, thank you for the super chat. They have a built-in censor bar. Days, thank you for the orange super chat. You reminded me of a game I want to recommend. It's called Sucker for Love First Date, and it's about dating eldritch horrors. Basically your dream come true. I think we do have perms for that. If I'm not mistaken, Sucker for Love is made by Dread XP, and I think Dread XP is the same people who made Mortuary Assistant. And since we have permission to play that, I'm pretty sure we have permission to also play Sucker for Love. So I think we do. I'll double check, but I'm fairly certain we do have permissions to play that one. Doctor, thank you for the super chat. Doctor, thank you for the second super chat. Idea: Nurgle cult officer checks your robe. ASMR. Matthew Rice Seeker, thank you for the super chat. Sounds like gameplay for Doom. You read all the lore from their entrails. Also, which Chaos God do you think represents each HQ member? Oh, that's right. I don't have enough information about Warhammer 40k universe to know this one for certain, but I would like to check it out one day. One of these days. Yan Beans, thank you for the orange super chat. Small contribution towards streaming moving out funds. It's a big priority right now. Move out. Get good internet. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Basically the manga isekai transporter. And Matthew, thank you for the third super chat. You walk down a dark alley or fall asleep on a train and wake up in a different world. The Fae also kidnap people in European myth and isekai them. I wonder what European isekais look like. Is Alice in Wonderland an isekai? Technically, right? I'm pretty sure Alice in Wonderland is an isekai. It makes sense. Yami Neko, thank you for the super chat. Tradition respects, thank you for the super chat. Yes, technically, yes. Aha. Maybe Alice in Wonderland was the first isekai? I don't know. Maybe I'm sure there have been like some like epics written way past, like in the Roman times. Peter Pan is an isekai, Wizard of Oz. Yeah, definitely. Probably not the first. There's like an entire history of isekais. Oh, is Orpheus isekai? Alice Madness Returns is a dark isekai. I really like the aesthetic of Alice Madness Returns. I really like it. I don't know. There's something about like the outfits and just the characters, the eyes. It's the eyes, I think. It's just, hang on. I want to Alice Madness Returns. Oh my god. The dress is so cute. The eyes, how it looks like she's just done with everything. And then all the way that the enemies look, they're like grotesque but still discernible as like Alice in Wonderland creatures. Like these are the playing card soldiers, right? But something has gone wrong with them. I love that kind of design. I really like it. Do we have perms to play it? I think we do. Like, I vaguely remember Kiyata Senpai playing Alice Madness Returns last year. Was it last year? I'm fairly certain I've seen a senpai play it. Pepper grinder Gatling gun. It works though. It works. Okay, I need to go. I'll go double check. But oh my gosh, Chad, there are too many amazing games that we can play. Okay. I'll go check. You know what? I'll write that down. Notepad. Where's my notepad? Why is my notepad not? Okay. Alice. Wait. Hold up. Steins Gate visual novel, and then Alice Madness Returns, and then there was one more that we were talking about earlier. I forget. Okay. Chat, help me remember. There was one more. I forget. It'll come up to my mind eventually, or someone will yell at me in the chat comments. Omori, there we go. Yeah, Omori. We're gonna do a triple. Oh, coffee talk too. Yeah, coffee talk. 1 and 2 because 2 is out, and then we do Undertale, Deltarune, and then Omori marathons. We're gonna finish all in a single stream, all 3 games, non-stop, in a single stream. That's probably not gonna happen. Ninapedia, thank you for the super chat. I was hired to research / write a script on the history of isekai ones, and all has roots way back in the 15th century. Ooh, I wonder what the very first one, the 15th century was. Thank you for the super chat. Defeatable Airman, Okoiri. Wanted to know if you've ever played or heard of or played The Path or the Haunted PS1 demo disc. I don't know about The Path. I've never heard of The Path. I have put in the Haunted PS1 demo disc from itch.io to Mana-chan, but Mana-chan is currently away because it's Golden Week in Japan, so she will have to go and get approvals and permissions to play for every single one of the individual developers who made a game that contributes to the Haunted PS1 demo disc, because they're all made by separate developers. So it might take a while. It may take a while, but I have submitted that one already for Mana-chan to get permissions for. It may take a while. Rosie, Okoiri, welcome to the Collective. Welcome. They're off the whole week, yeah. If you get permissions from one developer for one game, can you play all the developers' games? Sometimes. Sometimes they'll say you can play, you can play like 4 out of my 5 games, but you're not allowed to stream this 5th one. It really depends on what the developers respond with, or what the publishers say. So it's up to them, really. Not all the time do we get permissions for everything. Puka, Okoiri, the path might be really hard to find in a playable state right now. The lore is really interesting, but it's kind of a walking sim. A cool one. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. And Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership. Riloki, thank you for the super chat. Hi Shinri, have you heard of or played the Stories Untold games? They're great. I have not, but I'll go put that into the notepad. Stories Untold. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And Okoiri, thank you for re-upping the membership. Wow. Let me see. Wait, it's on sale right now? Okay, I'm gonna go put that. It's on 80% sale. Oh my goodness. I may as well just get it because it's so cheap, and then hopefully ask Mana-chan to get permissions for it. Ooh. All right. Thank you. Stories Untold has a Stranger Things vibe to it. Interesting. The Path game. There's one game that I do want to play that I really want to get perms for, and it is Myst. MYST. Because I've never played it before. I have heard the legends and the stories and the myths around the game Myst. How it was so strange and weird and confusing and no one really understood it, and I want to challenge myself with that. So I have already put in the permissions for that, and I want to see if we can get the okay to play it. Again, we'll have to wait until Mana-chan gets back from Golden Week, but I do want to try it. I remember Myst. I've never played it. I only heard of the legends and the tales of the game Myst, but beyond that, nothing else. He wants the lore. I do. I really do. I'm really curious to know what it was about. I think if I had tried to play it at that age, I would have been completely lost. But now, with my old brain right now, I'm pretty sure I could give it a proper shot. Some elbow grease and some coffee. The mind brain juices. It's pretty neat. That's an absolute lure game. Oh, I can't wait. I hope so. I played partly through it. It was difficult for my child brain at the time to figure it out. You'll be slightly less lost. If I do get lost, it'll be lost with a purpose, though. So it'll be a fun time for everyone, I hope. I was completely lost at the time, never finished it. I don't know, chat. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll get stuck too. Maybe I'll end up getting lost and be completely confused and be unable to solve the puzzles myself. But still, I want to try it on stream. I want to try it on stream with everyone. Okay, we should head back to the super chat readings. Let's see, where did we stop off? Here we go. I hate fan service too, but Konosuba's fan service is so funny, such a great show. Just Alice, thank you for the super chat. Churches and respects, thank you for the super chat. My all-time favorite isekai will forever be Escaflowne. No fan servicey, amazing unique world, wild story, even has a trans character, also short. Churches and respects, thank you for the 4th super chat. Thank you. You've talked about what kind of girls you like, but I think many of us MB and boykoys are curious. What kind of non-femme or mask traits do you like? Did I answer this question? I think I did. Like, growth and attempt. Even if you're scared, try something and growing and getting out of your comfort zones. Confidence is nice, but even if you're not confident, having the courage to try is kind of hot. I think that's great. Reverie, thank you so much for the super chat. These games are chock full of lore. You will like them. I hope so. I hope we get perms. Chat. I want to get perms for it. You mean this is not a Zatsu stream? Yeah. I can't help it, chat. There are just so many fun tangents to go down. But yeah. Have you considered Outer Wilds? Isn't that another super long game? Put that on the list, though. Alright. Greed, thank you for the super chat. Yuri on Ice is a great BL anime. It made history because it showed the first MM kiss on primetime Japanese television. Ooh. Crusader Legosi, thank you for the super chat. Churches and respects, thank you for the super chat. Churches and respects, thank you for the super chat again. Greed, thank you for the super chat again. Days, thank you for the super chat. Churches and respects, thank you for the super chat once more. I'm lucky I reconnected with my high school best friends, and even though she's a single mom now, we missed each other so much that we picked up where we left off 15 plus years never passed. Aww. That's really exciting. I'm so happy for you. Mian Kotorin, thank you for the super chat. Churches and respects, thank you for the super chat. Semi Enigma, thank you for the super chat. Choco, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. And Dota, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And that is all the super chats for the Zatsu. Another one down. All right. This one is Dread Out 2. And then this one is the finale. There we go. Waha. Vivi, thank you for the super chat. Bishu Volkov, thank you so much for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Shy Violet, thank you for the super chat. Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Zama-sama, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the in-game cameo. Imagine in 1v1ing a 300-pound tiger. Dahanite, thank you so much for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Picky-san, thank you for the super chat. Son the Bear, thank you for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Mask, thank you so much for the super chat. Gwee, thank you for the super chat. Say hi to Jerry, thank you for the super chat. Hip Hip Frey, thank you for the super chat. Chiquita Tiara, thank you for the super chat. Bye Bye, thank you for the super chat. Picky-san, thank you for the super chat. Vishu Volkov, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for streaming today and finishing the game. Have a nice rest after this, Shinri and the companions. Nan, thank you for the super chat. Arix XCF, thank you so much for the super chat. Gimster, thank you for the super chat. Yo, Shinri, I just got here and wanted to let you know about this cool game about taking pictures of ghosts. It's called Dread Out. I think you'll like it. Thank you for the super chat. And Blink, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the stream. Rest well. I really liked the museum part at the very end when you get to go into this graveyard in the cemetery and see all the ghosts and see all the models, like not in the spooky form, but just kind of like chilling out. Like I think, oh, it's so cool. I really love that part. Because when you're playing the game and the monsters and ghosts are coming out to hunt you, it's scary. Like you don't have the time to really, you know, pause. I did want to see if there was a close-up of the snake lady. And also Miss Siska. But we may have to leave that for another time. Chilling it with Kunti-chan? Yeah, I'm just saying, chat. I'm just saying, you know. Dread Out 2 was definitely your type of game. It was a lot of fun. Oh my god. And all the urban legends, like all the mysterious ambulance that for some reason does not transport you to the hospital. It transports you to this eerie abandoned house of like a Dutch family that lived in the area. Like that's kind of eerie and creepy. And every time you try to move it, it always ends up returning back to where it was. Like, it's spooky, chat. It's really cool. I like it. They are hot. They absolutely are. They're really hot. Can I ship you with Kunti-chan? I think a lot of people already have. Ilya, thank you so much for this. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Shinri. On my way to work today. Sorry I was late, but I hope you have a wonderful stream today. Thank you. Hope work is not too difficult. Hope you have a good time and a good start to your week. Not Kunti-chan got possessed, you Flammable. I did. Okay, so I was really sad that Kunti-chan got possessed because the previous times we saw, one, she was playing with cats. She was just hanging out with cats and looking at them and then just playing, right? And the second time, she was just kind of like chilling, you know, just having a time, just like, you know, it's a nice day, blah, blah, blah. And then the third time, she's like, something is wrong, I'm worried. And it's like, what could possibly be so scary that even Kunti-chan is worried? And she talked to us that she was worried about something, that something felt off. And then the day after that, it's just, she gets, you know, someone took control over her and made her lash out. So, you know, she didn't want to hurt anyone, just a silly little ghost. Exactly. I really like how they added all the personality, especially the pochong, the motorcycle pochong. Like, oh my goodness, how all he really wanted was someone to listen to his story, and just he wanted to say what his life was, you know, so that someone was there to listen to him. Like, I just love how they have like so much personality and characterizations. They're not just spooky ghosts. They're people, or they used to be, you know, they still have a personality. They still have things that they look forward to, things that make them happy, things that make them sad, and stories they want to share, you know? The little potato babies, the little the tuyos, they're pretty great. The really big angry Tuyo though, I feel really bad about that one. They just wanted to play, and then Linda had to go and accidentally stab one of them because she thought it was like serious. So I don't know, I feel bad. The Pochon was a cool guy, yeah. You get to learn the person behind the ghost, exactly. Alright, chat. That was the super chats for the Dread Out 2 finale. And then the last one I think we'll stop on is the very first stream of last week, which was Paper Ghost Stories, 7 p.m. Alright, Paper Ghost Stories, 7 p.m. BV, thank you for the super chat. I'm really happy you're playing this game because this took place in Malaysia. It might bring up some national blood in me. Thank you. And Vivi, thank you for the second super chat. Lord, I can remember being a wee girl rejected by a bunch of dumb boys because I wanted to play video games with them. I remember the card section where we tried to play cards with the boys, but yeah. And Wait, whoops, thank you for the super chat. Are you telling me your family doesn't have an ancestral beach chair passed down to the generations? The little plastic beach chair. And that was it. That was short for the indie game Paper Ghost Stories 7 p.m. There is another game from the Paper Ghost series. I believe it is a second game, a bit longer. I have not taken a look at it yet. Wait, let me just do a quick check while we're here. Paper Ghost Stories. Believe it is called Third Eye Open. Yeah, it's called Third Eye Open. So there's another game in that from the developer. It looks like it's a similar, the art style and the gameplay looks similar, but I think this one may be a little bit longer. It's not out yet. Ooh, okay, we'll keep our eyes out for it. We'll keep our eyes out for it. All right, Chad. We did most of it. We did all these super chat readings for the streams of last week. We'll do another one and continue to get caught up on the rest of them. And then we'll just do it the same way. We'll work backwards to make sure that we catch all the super chats, the recent ones, and then work our way backwards. But for now, because today was supposed to be my off day, I do want to go get some more rest. I have a couple more recordings I need to finish. There's a few projects down the pipeline that I really hope you all enjoy. The boys and I are working really hard on them. So no spoilers, no teasers, but when it comes out, I hope you all enjoy them. Again, thank you all for stopping by. Bettel, thank you so much for the raid. Hakka, thank you for stopping by earlier. Let me go ahead and send us all to outro. I'll see you all tomorrow, chat. Please check out the schedule for all those games, and I cannot wait for all the spooky ocean and ship-based games today. Or this week, I should say. Alright, chat. Let me go ahead, quickly take a peek. Who is currently streaming? No one. No one is streaming. Regali, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you have a wonderful day as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone streaming. Let me see. Is there a waiting room? I see Flayon. I see a Hakka schedule. I see Magni's schedule. You know what? It looks like the next stream is by Axel. It says, I baked a cake, yo. It's in 4.5. It's in 4.5 hours, but it looks like he's the only waiting room that is coming up next. So we'll send you over to Axel's waiting room 4.5 hours from now. Please make sure you get lots of food, lots of water, wiggle around, stretch, get some exercise, and I will see you all tomorrow, chat. Hope you have a wonderful time. Please don't feel like you have to wait there 4.5 hours for Axel. But yeah. Koyasumi, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Koyasumi.